y'all, Rogue here. I've got one for you from the Charlotte Dobre subreddit. This is a main story from a year ago, and we have an update from that same time period, and then a following update that occurred just 4 months ago. Okay, let's get into it. Am I the asshole for telling my older sister she can't be in my wedding in any way? I am having a severe dilemma about my wedding that will be taking place next September. My fiance Isaiah, 25 male, and I, 26 female, have been together since 2016. He proposed to me in 2022 at a Rammstein concert. We are finally able to afford our dream wedding. Congratulations. The problem is my older sister Kelly, 32 female, who is borderline narcissistic and believes the world revolves around her. She has embarrassed me, one-upped me in any way she can find, and is very disapproving of my fiance and I getting married, as I will be the first out of my siblings to be wed. Kelly has come out of the woodwork and practically demanded that she be invited and become my maid of honor. I have calmly told her no, as my best friend Liz, 29 female, is going to be my matron of honor, as I was her maid of honor for her wedding. Kelly was absolutely fuming about this and demanded that Liz doesn't come. I again told her, as they have a history, that it wouldn't end well. I decided, with stress flooding my mind, to tell her that she isn't invited to the wedding and I don't want her near it. The conversation goes like this. Kelly, why can't I? OP, you have disregarded my feelings many times and you are disrespectful towards my fiance, and I won't have that energy on one of the most important days of my life. Kelly has been disrespectful about a condition my fiance has and thinks of it as weird. I've told her on multiple occasions to drop it and she won't listen, and she just says, I'm just making an observation. It makes my blood boil every time she does this. Regardless, Kelly has gone to family in tears about not being able to attend or become my maid of honor. I'm in disbelief, as Kelly has done this before when she doesn't get her way, and it makes me feel like my problems don't matter in the slightest. My family has tried to explain to her that it was my choice and to do something else on the day of my wedding to distract her. Kelly wasn't having it and posted on her Facebook about how it was unfair that she wasn't invited. Well, Kelly, maybe if you weren't such a butthole, you wouldn't have to worry about that and your sister would have invited you. See, even previous actions can have current consequences. Your sister's already figured out that you're a one-upper that just likes to be the center of attention, and she has chosen to not allow you to put those vibes on her important day. Sounds like a brilliant move by OP. My fiance understands that she's like this and tells me to ignore it. I understand that Kelly won't change, but in the back of my mind, I feel bad and my thoughts get to me. So, with that being said, am I the asshole? There is an edit and a small update on this. I'm going to go ahead and give it because it's still attached to the original post. Edit. Thank you all so much for the comments and support. I will absolutely go for the security idea to keep her from coming and ruining our night. I showed my fiance the post and he is in full agreement with the comments. He sat me down and told me that he will do everything in his power with the help of his family and friends to keep her at bay. I love him for that, and how he reminds me that he will always be there by my side. Update. Recently, I have been feeling off and found out I'm 5 weeks pregnant. Congratulations, OP. That is wonderful news. My fiance is supportive, and so is my future father-in-law. The only two worries at the moment is having to let everyone know that we are going to move the wedding to May of next year, and my older sister finding out. A bit of backstory. My sister and I have never gotten along growing up, and she stole most of my things just to make me cry. She feels that she deserves to have everything big happen before me. Any accomplishments that I would procure would have her throw the biggest hissy fit, and my family would force me to play along and let her have most of the spotlight. That's where your family are assholes, just gonna say. The moment I turned 18, I put my foot down and told her to grow up, that I was my own person and I wouldn't put up with it anymore. The fact, too, I'm getting married before her is already causing her to go stir crazy. I'm honestly afraid of what she is going to try when I tell my family at Christmas that I'm pregnant. I don't want her in my life, and I don't want her around my little Junebug, the nickname my fiance and I call our baby. What am I going to do? I'll probably update around Christmas, so let y'all know. Much love. Oh, dang, OP, that just sucks. I'm going to say flat out, you're not the asshole. You do need to stand firm, especially now that you're pregnant. You know that you do not want your sister anywhere near your child. So cut that cord before she's ever born or he's ever born so that you don't have to do it later on. Also, because even though your dad did stand up for you at the beginning, hello, there was 18 years of you just had to swallow your own pride and let her be the center of attention, the golden girl, the whatever. That is not supporting you. That is telling you that your feelings were not valid and that they had to give her way, which is bullshit. So, no, you're not the asshole. Glad dad said something currently, but your parents are still the asshole for allowing this to go on through the whole childhood. Just saying. In the next video, we will get to the first update.